Imagine being praised as a hero one day and hunted like an enemy the next. That's exactly what happened to David after he stepped into King Saul's court. His victories made him famous, but they also made him a target. And the story only gets more intense from here. After defeating Goliath, David no longer returned to his father's house. Saul brought him into the palace, and suddenly, the young shepherd was living among royalty. It was here that he met Prince Jonathan. The connection between them was instant. Jonathan's heart was knit to David's, and he loved him like a brother. To prove his loyalty, Jonathan gave David his robe, his sword, his bow, and even his belt. These weren't small gifts, they were signs of honor, friendship, and trust. David quickly gained a reputation as a skilled warrior and leader. Every mission Saul gave him, David completed with wisdom and courage. The people admired him, the soldiers respected him, and Israel celebrated him. But Saul's admiration began to crack the day. A group of women lined the streets, singing joyfully. Saul has slain his thousands, but David his tens of thousands. To Saul, those words felt like betrayal. Jealousy consumed him. They credit David with tens of thousands, and me only thousands. He raged. What's left but the kingdom itself? From that moment on, Saul's heart turned against David. The very next day, Saul was overcome by a dark spirit. He gripped a spear in his hand while David played the harp to calm him. Suddenly, Saul hurled it straight at David, trying to pin him to the wall. David narrowly escaped not once, but twice. From then on, Saul kept David at a distance, plotting how to destroy him without staining his own hands. He thought he found the perfect plan. Assigned David as commander of 1,000 soldiers. Surely constant battles would take his life, but time and time again, David returned victorious. The Lord was with him, and Israel loved him more each day. Then Saul tried a new trap. He offered his daughter Merab to David in marriage. But David humbly declined, saying, "Who am I? My family is poor. I am unworthy to be the king's son-in-law." When the time came, Merab was given to another man. But Saul discovered something else. His younger daughter Michal loved David. A plan began to form. Perfect. I'll give her to him, and she'll become a snare so that David falls into the hands of the Philistines. Saul's servants whispered to David, urging him to accept the offer. But again David protested, saying he had nothing to give as a dowry. Saul sent back word. The king doesn't want silver or gold. The price is 100 Philistines. In truth, Saul expected David to die trying. But instead, David and his men struck down 200. Twice the price, twice the proof. And David brought it all back to Saul. The king was shocked. His plan had failed again. Furious and humiliated, Saul had no choice but to give Michal to David as his wife. Now Saul knew for certain the Lord was with David, and even his own daughter loved him. His fear grew into hatred, and his hatred into obsession. From that day forward, Saul became David's enemy for life. David's rise from shepherd boy to warrior and son-in-law of the king shows us something powerful. When God is with you, no plan of man can stand against you. Saul tried everything to destroy David: jealousy, deception, even setting impossible challenges, but every time, David came out stronger. Why? Because his strength wasn't in himself, but in the Lord. And that's the reminder for us today. No matter who doubts you, envies you, or plots against you, if God has chosen you, nothing can stop his plan for your life. If this story inspired you, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs encouragement today. And before you go, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more Bible stories brought to life, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Stay faithful, stay courageous, and remember, with God on your side, even giants and kings can't stand in your way.